Hi, I'm Pato, and all in all, today is a pretty uneventful day of my trip, but the amount of free time I have is the reason I'm able to show it off. So, slept in, and then I went to Starbucks, very exotic. After that, I walked around the strip mall and went to a Uniqlo and GU and bought a bunch of clothes. Here's the haul. Okay, so with that out of the way, it is now time to try on some pants, do a little haul of what I got, which was ridiculously cheap, by the way. Also, I keep looking at the pile of like American snacks. My friend who lives here asked me to bring that, and so I did. One of my suitcases was like entirely Gushers and fruit roll-ups and like jalapeno kettle chips. It was a scary moment going through customs. I don't think it's illegal to bring in Gushers or like candy, but 6 boxes is a suspicious amount. So I was like, yeah, I was sweating. But anyways, pants. Here are the pants I got. Okay, so first off, how am I gonna do this? First up is a vest. It's not pants because I'm a liar and a vagrant and a scoundrel and a thief. So I think I do need to go vertical. Sorry, I'm new to this. Anyways, it's this vest and it's cold as hell. So I needed somewhere to put my hands. I needed pockets basically. I'm just wearing like a normal pocketless sweater. And this was hella cheap. This was $7. So got it real quick. Okay, so jeans wise, I got these light wash, like wide fit in blue and black. Then I got these like twee ass corduroy pants that I only got because they were really cheap. Then these gray slacks that fit really nice. They have a nice crease on the leg too. Then parachute pants in blue and black again. All in all, a lot of expansion in the wardrobe, bottoms wise. Yeah, for the 6 pairs of pants and a vest, it was less than $120. Cannot believe that, straight up. The reason why it was so urgent that I go and buy pants is because these jeans I'm wearing are the only ones I brought on the trip, because they're the only ones I own, period. I don't own pants that fit me anymore. I only have like this pair of jeans and like a shit ton of like maxi skirts, and that's like all I wear, and it's cold as hell, so I was like, I need pants. Okay, so my errands are done and I'm only halfway through the day. I still have like 6 more hours until my friend is off work, so need to fill my day with something. Started thinking some other things I forgot to pack were scrunchies, like hair ties, and I also need a coin wallet for like spare change. Aside from that, I think I'm good, and so I don't know what to do. Thankfully, it's 1 p.m.-ish, so it's lunchtime. I can just go get food. I do have my film camera and an ungodly amount of film that I've like amassed, like hibernation style for this, for the trip. And so I might go and shoot pictures if I find somewhere scenic. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the city that well, so I don't know like what I'll find. I'm just gonna kind of walk in a direction and see what happens. I tried finding a coin purse in here, but it was so chaotic. I could not handle like the evil IKEA vibes. Left, got food, served by a robot, by the way. It was playing this song that plays on like 1 Minute Craft, like real Instagram videos. So taken aback, I forgot to record. But anyways, next door there was a secondhand store and they had a ton of random stuff. Like here's a bunch of exotic fishing lures, Mason Margiela shoes randomly, Godzilla, Moomin. I did get that coin purse though, just in case you were wondering. Super cute, like 80 cents. Then I went to a secondhand bookstore, didn't get anything, but on my way home stopped at a convenience store for snacks. Hello again. Okay, so all that stuff ended up taking me a little longer than I thought it would. And then also I tried to figure out how to edit a video on my phone, which if you're seeing this, it worked, so I'll spare you the details. Anyways, there's like 30 minutes until my friend gets home, and I was just gonna read until then. But then I was like, oh, I haven't talked about the books that I brought, so I'm just gonna jump in and mention some real quick. I'm not going to read all of these, but some perspective Kindle ones are Where I'm Calling From by Raymond Carver, A Supposedly Fun Thing I'll Never Do Again by David Foster Wallace, Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, Another Country by James Baldwin, Pale Fire by Nabokov. I have more, but it's kind of more of like a safe than sorry thing. I know I'm not going to super read these. And plus, I brought a stack of physical books, so this is definitely where my attention is at the moment. Starting with Nothing But the Night by John Williams, author of Stoner, Butcher's Crossing, two of my favorite books of the year. This is his first novel, super small, high hopes for it. Then My Face for the World to See by Alfred Hayes. Earlier this year, I read In Love by him, one of my favorite books ever now, so the bar is super high, but the last time I read it was on my earlier trip to Japan, so I'm just hoping to recreate even a sliver of that. Wishful thinking, maybe, but fingers crossed. Then I have The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. I've wanted to get into him multiple times, but never fully committed to reading a book, but I've decided I want to read this. So Cami, if you're watching, down to do a buddy read. Chidan and Iggy also, feel free to hop in if you want to. Like the makeshift book club that read one book. Then I have After Dark by Haruki Murakami. Speaking of Cami, her favorite book. So do have high hopes for this, but also I've been on like a 2+ year hiatus of Murakami. This will either super hit or super not land at all. Although, is it kitschy to like read this in Japan? I don't know. Anyways, The Castle by Franz Kafka. This is the one I'm in the middle of. I'm like 60 pages in and I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, it is not like vacation vibes at all, like definitely not Christmas spirit. The reason I want to get through it though is because while I was downloading movies to watch on the flight, I saw that Michael Haneke has an adaptation of The Castle, and I was just really interested in that. So hoping to finish it on the trip so that I can watch it on the flight back. Maybe. I don't know. It's like not super hitting right now. Then I have Wonderful, Wonderful Times, speaking of Haneke, by Alfred Jelinek, the author of The Piano Teacher, which is the only book of hers that I've read. I have this, and then I have one called Lust. Was deciding between the two, and the opening of this was super strong, but again, I don't think it's like vacation energy, although it is a book that I want to read at some point, so hence why I brought it. So this is the stack of prospective reads. I'm sure I'm going to go book shopping during my trip at some point, so yeah, I'll probably leave with more books, but this is what I came with. So now just waiting for my friend to get home. Probably won't do anything crazy tonight. Just tomorrow we have a flight to Okinawa, which is where we're gonna spend Christmas. Gonna do a bunch of stuff over there. That's like when like the trip proper begins in terms of like activities, and I don't know. You'll see, I guess. Anyways, this was kind of makeshift, but hopefully enjoyable, and I don't know. The editing is, y'all can let me know.
You know, music symbols in December.
That's my baby. Yo, bro, you gotta stop with that shit.
Yeah, one, okay. So we've got 2 fry seasonings. Okay, wait, I need to get you more nuggets.